What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jobbers and Goons, and we haven't passed Judgment in a long time. If you've never seen this series of mine, it's Heaven or Hell. This is where I personally review a character and tell you guys if I would send them to heaven or hell. This is a pretty fun series because you guys in the comment section can tell me how you would judge them and what your system would be in going about judging the character. Like, what would your cutoff be for heaven and hell? I kind of have a range from barely in heaven to in heaven to comfortably heaven to definitely in heaven. Then there's probably in hell. There's also, of course, definitely going to hell and comfortably in hell, with definitely in hell absolutely burning the last part of that side of the spectrum. And on this scale, that's how I judge. I don't have any middle ground, but if you have one, that's fine. But anyways, today on the Judgment, we have a very interesting case, in my opinion. Doctor Strange. I put out a poll on if you guys thought he'd go heaven or hell or undecided. And yeah, I'm excited to get into this. Run the likes up on this video. Let's get it to 200 likes. That would be amazing, and I'll do another character. Comment down below who you want to see judged, as well as you can purchase it or hit me up on Discord to win a video on your favorite character being judged. But anyway, without further ado, let's begin. Now, in the case of Doctor Strange, Stephen Strange was a very prideful and egotistical doctor who, upon a tragic accident, lost the ability due to his mangled hands to really be the top-notch surgeon he was and notorious doctor. As a result, he sought extreme methods to fix this, eventually finding a magical side of Earth-616, and in which eventually he would undergo the trials to become a servant to the Ancient One, the mystical protector and sorcerer supreme of 616. Eventually, Strange would progress, and due to nature of events, he became the sorcerer supreme. As sorcerer supreme, he's essentially the mystical protector of his realm and of creation. He's traveled all across creation, especially in his classic days, like in stories like Strange Tales. We see Doctor Strange constantly go up against demons, extra-dimensional threats, warlords, kings. Being, the protector of all realities and the mystic defender, Strange has had to deal with a lot of shit, like I mentioned. And overall, it gives a broad array of things to consider for both sides of the table. So let's talk about some of the good things, right? First of all, obviously, Strange has saved the universe countless times. I mean, the man is constantly going up against extra-dimensional demons and chaos gods that can literally consume reality. They can literally, one-shot Earth and all these things. He's constantly dealing with earthbound threats that have the potential to wipe out humanity. All these insane endeavors he goes on for the sake of others. I mean, to put yourself on the line and engage such insane threats for the sake of others, that's something that has to be noted. He's not a doctor like he used to be, but he is a protector of the health of his people. This often comes in form of literally fighting and staving off countless threats. On top of this, he is someone who, to his credit, does constantly seek the peaceful resolution. He doesn't want to just, most times, want to brawl. He more so wants to direct the discourse towards a more diplomatic solution. But oftentimes, in his case, things aren't able to go that positive, and he's got to brawl. Shit happens. Now, by the way, this is also a video I'm doing on Strange because I'm about to cover his Agent of Death run, because it's crazy as Shit, let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the new Doctor Strange run. But anyways, getting back into this, we've got like how many times he saved Earth, reality, all that, saved his people, how he tries to approach things, all that stuff. We got that out the way. Now let's talk about the bad, right? What's Doctor Strange done that was hood as fuck? Well, Doctor Strange, to kind of like start this off, first of all, he's killed a shit ton of people, dog. Like a fuck ton. Dude has a wild tendency to fuck things up. Like, he went to one dimension and was captured. Dude probably saw like a couple miles of it, right? And there was like an evil warlord there, and he goes, you know what? This dimension shouldn't exist anymore. Fuck this place. Doctor Strange, before leaving, after he escapes, blows that bitch up. And it's like, dude, you passed them like judgment on a whole realm based off one encounter with someone. That's crazy. Man was pulling up on other people's hoods and fucking them up. Like, I want you guys to keep this perspective. Let's take Taboro, for example. This man, Doctor Strange, pulled up on Taboro's front yard. His front yard. Not Strange's, Taboro's. And he goes, yo, I heard you're a ruler here. Let's brawl. You guys, Strange's level of disrespect has to be noted. While we can talk about the many times he's gone the political route, the peace-seeking route, there's times where if you look at it from a neutral perspective, he's the invader. He's being invasive as shit. He's the first to strike. He's constantly challenging people going to their realms, their dimensions. He's constantly invoking satanic, devilish, and genocidal beings just for power. Like, what he's willing to do to get power and magic is quite haunting in nature. He has literally sold pieces of his soul before for the sake of getting power. He's absolutely mutilated and destroyed contingencies of heroes from other universes. For example, in the infamous and honestly one of the most crazy comics ever, the Incursions run, he ran into like a pseudo / fake Justice League and completely eradicated them with dark magic and summonings, and it was absolutely brutal. To the point that at one point he asked Wong if Wong thinks he's a good person, and Wong says no. Overall, Strange, in the name of protecting all the realms, protecting the mystic arts, and being Sorcerer Supreme, has unfortunately had to do and undergone a lot of things that could definitely be put on the bad side of the moral department in terms of how we're judging, with all the murder, greed, lust for power, literally selling soul for power, invoking evil beings, all these things. Overall, very interesting case we have here. Like, Doctor Strange has several arguments for each side that are pretty compelling. Like, there's a lot of cases to be made for heaven or hell with Doctor Strange. For me, in passing my judgment, and again, I want to hear you guys judge in the comment section down below. If I were to judge Stephen Strange for either heaven or hell, I would say Stephen Strange or Doctor Strange is going to hell. I don't think he's French hell. I think he's the next layer. I think he's in hell. Safely in hell. Like, Doctor Strange literally sold his soul, invoked evil / demonic beings to kill ops, invaded other realms, destroyed entire dimensions, technically genocided people, absolutely tortured and mutilated with dark magic, even like, what you could argue, good guys. I mean, he's done a lot of shit that is absolutely crazy to think about. And as a result, at the end of the day, while yes, Doctor Strange has saved reality countless times, the way he's gone about it and the things he's done in between are a little bit too much. And as a result, Strange goes to hell. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. How would you judge this? Who would you, or like which way would you lean for them with your own system? Curious to see your thoughts. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy Jobbers and Goons, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.